Okay, ma'am at DDC, what's your name, please?
Stephanie Marie Binder.
What's most disturbing about this Detroit kidnapping case, no one's pointing out. You get to see how the city of Detroit think, how law enforcement really don't care about black kids here, but why should they? And the black people in the inner city, Detroit, don't give a fuck about the kids. Example, this woman had a whole strategy and plan. She fucking had a van, made it look like a daycare van. So this is not this woman's first time pulling some shit like this. She had a plan where she was taking them kids. She's not working with herself. Even the roommate that she's staying with in Detroit had to know what's going on. How the roommate don't know this bitch got a daycare? The bitch don't work at no daycare or nothing like that, but she got a van made up to look like a damn daycare van. So even the person that she was living with in Detroit knew something was off. Her phone being investigated, ripped apart, going through. See, when law enforcement in Detroit really want to get some shit, like the two parents that they caught when their son in Oxford killed them fucking people, they was all up in their phone records and knew where they was at, hiding out in Detroit, like that. See, when law enforcement really want to get at you, see what's really going on and uncover what's really going on with you, they go through them phone records, they go through everything. They ain't do this shit with her, and this was a serious issue. This bitch had 4 black kids in the car, in a fucking daycare van. A van in the middle of it was made to look like a daycare van. So this is why people don't care. So black women always like, people give black women no respect. Where the fuck are y'all at up here at the courthouse demanding more from the police, demanding more, like if the DPD can't get it, because it seemed like to me, these motherfuckers just satisfied with, oh, we got her on some luck shit, a traffic stop, we did our job, good enough. You lazy fucks. That means investigate more. Who is this bitch working with? But again, the mother's black girl magic ain't gonna step up to the motherfucking plate. Why should anybody white do it? See, they know they slaves fucking well. That's why, again, white people know they can come to Detroit, because most black people in Detroit, most black people are so subservient and conditioned to serve fucking white people. This case illustrates it fully, from the kid, the 11-year-old, the oldest one was an 11-year-old boy, getting a goddamn van with a white woman they ain't even know. That let you know the dynamics of that house is what that boy being taught. And then what one of the fathers has something to say. This is a stereotypical female, black female, different baby daddies. And the one nigga she got there is a bum ass nigga, ain't really doing shit. It's just how it is. Don't really give a fuck about the kids. How in the fuck is she able to see kids playing in a yard in Detroit and ain't nobody say a goddamn thing? All them babies gone. It just shows you, some you people want to get mad at me for pointing out that people don't give a fuck about their kids in Detroit. Most. I'm just hitting you with facts. Dispute these facts.
Thank you. This will be case 21062-370, State of Michigan versus Stephanie Marie Binder. Appearances starting with the APA, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Emily Ann, 80553 for the people.
Thank you, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Please examine the court Brandon Bird on behalf of Stephanie Binder. My client waives your right to form brief, understands the constitutional right to expand mute.
Thank you. Court will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. As to bond, please.
Your Honor, the people are asking for a remand in this matter. I know the court had an opportunity to review the warrant prior to signing, but the allegation in this case is very serious. There were 4 children walking to school. Ms. Binder approached in a stolen van that she admittedly stole, and lured the children into her van, and drove away with the children, telling them she was taking them to school. The youngest child got into the van, at which time the oldest child, who was 11, tried to grab his brother back, but Ms. Binder got out of the car and pushed them toward her van, telling them to get in. Once the children were in the van, Ms. Binder drove. And Ms. Binder both admit that Ms. Binder admits she'd never seen or met these children before and had no authority to pick them up. The children had never met Ms. Binder before. Ms. Binder begins driving and is pulled over because she runs a red light. Once the officers stop, they see that there are children in the back crying. They ask Ms. Binder, "Are these your children?" And she says, yes, they are not her children. The officers, due to the emotions of the children in the back, again, they are 11, 8, 7, and 5, They ask if they know this woman, and the children shake their heads. At that point, Ms. Binder is detained. But it's quite frankly terrifying. These children were simply walking to school on on Tuesday morning, and are essentially lured, taken into a van. Had the officers not pulled them over, who knows where these children would be. Especially concerning is this is clearly a public safety issue. Ms. Binder did not know these children. She admits that. She admits she saw them playing in the front yard, drove up and got them into her van. She admits that she's never met their mother. Their mother confirmed she has no idea who Ms. Binder is. Once in the van, the children were essentially at her mercy, and had she not been pulled over, certainly the children, we do not know what would have happened to them. Ms. Binder has a lengthy criminal history, multiple retail frauds. I think she has multiple failure to appear warrants, as I've reviewed the file. She also just was discharged from parole after serving a sentence for failure to stay at the scene of an accident when she was at fault and the accident caused death. So she had just been discharged from parole in April of 2021. She also has a prior felony drug conviction and a prior felony retail fraud conviction. I think that should Ms. Binder be given any bond, it would be a grave safety risk to the public, given what I just expressed to you, that these children were not her children. She did not know these children. And they were simply plucked off the street by her and driven away. This has caused tremendous trauma to the mother of the children, and this situation is the thing that is every parent's literal worst nightmare, and the things that we warn our children about. So for those reasons, Judge, and I would note she's charged with 4 life offenses, 4 15-year felonies, and 2 5-year felonies. So for those, the court does not have to give bond pursuant to the court rules. I think a remand is appropriate given serious charges as well as the likelihood of conviction. For those reasons, Judge, I'm asking you to set this at remand.
Thank you, counsel. Defense?
Yeah, my client indicates to us that she's a 38-year-old lifelong resident of Michigan. Unfortunately, she's unemployed right now. It's difficult to pay high monetary bond. But she indicates to us that she is in college. She indicates to us that she's not on probation or parole. She lives here with a friend in the city. Your Honor, I understand the assaultive nature of these allegations and the seriousness of these allegations, Your Honor. But we respectfully ask this court potentially for monetary bond that maybe Ms. Binder may be able to afford in this matter. Thank you, Your Honor.
I need you to hit the like button so it can register on YouTube algorithm. And again, if you enjoy this free content, this free information, and you leave here smarter, which is my intention, then go ahead and hit the like button.
Thank you. One moment. I just want to make a reference to something. I'll be right back.
I think that, looking at my life, how I had to fight white people growing up. I'm in what? 7th grade, Marlette, Michigan, the only black in the goddamn school. Motherfuckers calling me nigga to my face. So I'm like in detention every damn day. Cause you call me nigga, I'm blowing your shit out. And I'm by myself, 7th grade, in an all country ass town. I remember they tried to break me. So they used to sit me by the principal office for detention. So after I punched this one white boy for calling me a fucking nigger, principal comes up to me, told me to come in his office. He was like, yeah, well, you can't keep hitting people if they call you nigger. And I'm like, nah, you call me nigger, I'm socking you. So this white principal at Marlette High, this nigga trying to fight me, like choking me. I'm fighting this nigga on his desk. He trying to choke me, make me accept being called nigger. So here's what I have to say. Most of y'all fucking weak and fucking scared ass coward motherfuckers. Keep your head low, duck your head low. I don't want no problems. And then you all, when the problems come at your door, then you want to try to do something about it. Like, instead of stopping the shit beforehand. And what that does is take heart and balls. Most of y'all don't got it. Babies got more motherfucking heart and balls than y'all do, because they took Governor Snyder to court for having an inadequate education in Detroit. You niggas ain't do it. Parents ain't fucking do it. It just shows how inadequate a Detroit adult is. They've been highly fucking broken. And then when they get up under real pressure and shit, and y'all know, and black families, you know what the fuck I'm finna say is true. The main thing these motherfuckers got to say is, well, just give it up to Jesus. Give it up to Jesus. Right, because you a fucking coward. You don't want to be proactive and doing any work where you got to go out here and go to war with these motherfucking white folks. So your coward ass reaction is, give it up to Jesus. Just give it up to Jesus.
Okay. So back on the record and Binder.
Your Honor. Your Honor.
Ms. Binder, I'm sure your counsel will inform you that you do have the right to remain silent and suggest that you exercise that right at this time. You're charged with multiple life offenses, and I'm sure you'd be mortified if you started talking on the record. So I would say hold your question, okay?
All right.
All right, here's what the court's going to do. In reviewing the pretrial release court rule, there's some question in my mind as to whether or not remand is appropriate under the rule. However, court will set bond as follows. Ms. Binder, should you post bond, you are to have no contact with the complaining witnesses in this matter. I'm not going to name them due to their minor status. You'll also have a GPS tether on full house arrest. If you go anywhere other than home, you'll be put back in jail. Is that clear to you, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
What else do we have? Boom, boom, boom. You're also not to use or possess any illegal controlled substances while this case is pending. Court will set bond at $5 million cash or surety. Next court date will be December 14, probable cause conference, December 21, preliminary exam, both in front of Judge King. Anything else from either counsel?
Yeah, I just want to add that my client is, I understand that it seems that there's overwhelming amount of my client's is innocent, proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. $5 million is the same as remand.
So court had the opportunity earlier in the week to review and authorize one or more search warrants in this matter. Additionally, the court reviewed and authorized the arrest warrant this morning. Being somewhat very familiar with the allegations here and the clearly terrifying nature of the allegations that Ms. Binder allegedly picked up 4 children in a van or some type of vehicle that was marked as if it was from some sort of daycare center. Picked up 4 children that she did not know without any authorization. And it's literally, as the APA has indicated, a parent's worst nightmare. So it's not my intention that Ms. Binder be able to post that bond. Anything further from anyone else?
Not at all, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anything else, APA?
No, thank you.
All right, have a great day.
When niggas love revolution like they love the bulls, you will be able to ask any youth on the street, who is Sundiata Akoli? Who is Assata Shakur? Who is Sekou Odinga? Who is Ruchell McGee and Jonathan Jackson? You will be able to ask, who is Matula Shakur? Who is Queen Mother Moore? And they will be able to tell you without skipping a beat. When niggas love revolution like they love the bulls, you will go on to ask them about Michael Jordan, and they will say, who?
When Akon builds up his city, I'm gonna be at the gate scanning you niggas, and none of you niggas is allowed inside of the new Wakanda when it comes to these smear campaigns. We need black media. We need strong black
This
media.
channel is dedicated to benefiting you by educating you through enhanced digital technology for social, cultural, and political, economical development by using social commentary on social issues or news stories. If you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to share and subscribe.
The world will be different.
Support us by sharing, liking, and subscribing.